Okay, so I've still got buzzing in my ears because they just had noise going. But now that I've turned the video on, as soon as I turned this video on, they turned all this sort of mechanical noise that was going on. I don't even know where it's coming from. They just turned it off because I've decided to film this little place here. It's just next to Piggy Lane. Piggy Lane is just there, over there, just there, not far away at all. Bit of rubbish there, but this is kind of like a funny. This is this they've only had this here for a little while, but also they had all construction going on just there because when we moved with the coffee to sit in Piggy Lane, they started up with the big truck coming past and the noise. But I didn't film that because I was with someone else and they got annoyed about it and tended to think that I was complaining too much about it. So the Matrix wins every time. But see, this is, I think I'm filming this good. This is what it's called here. So I shall try to avoid the traffic and the noise and stuff. And film that. That's if people can go away and mind their own bloody, business. Because you do get sick of it around all the time. I was just saying how I wanted to get out of Sydney and they're like, well, we're not gonna, no one wants to go with me, so that's the way it goes. But either way, I don't care anyway. But look, there's stuff over there too. I didn't notice that, but that's kind of like a doggy. So I think it's gone quiet now, but I'm not sure. But there will always be people around. But all the trucks have gone. They were all around here, in there, as you can see. See, they've took them all away, but they only come out when I'm around. That's what I'm saying. So it looks legitimate. See how it's all empty now? See how this place where they've been doing all the work is all empty? Oh, apart from one man there, an orange jacket in some sort of mechanical thing. No doubt if I walk along here and show you, he might start up with noise. But there was a big truck in there. Like, that's just not room. And he went round 3 times. And so I'm like, why is he doing that? I wanted to film it, but I couldn't because I got into an argument by mentioning it. But there's no, I don't know. But either way, I'll just film this cute little thing here because it's kind of interesting. Because they just they have to make out they're human and interesting. So they see, I know I shouldn't say this, but a lot of this is, it is all show, but I think it's cute anyway. Okay? But see how the whole point of this thing is that they use just random objects that people throw out or around the house and just make kind of little displays. See how they're like, you can browse and sit a while, it says. Do not remove anything without permission. Of course not, but no one would want it anyway. But the thing is, it's just like cute the way that they, I don't know, they just put like, see, that's a toaster, and someone's put a plant inside a toaster, and that's actually my jug there that I use to boil the water. When I say it's mine, it's not mine, but it's the same. And they've got like a flower in that, see? And then they've put flowers in the cup and the thing. I hope this is coming out. I think I'm getting my shadow on that, sorry. And they've got little, I'm getting the shadow, sorry. Getting the shadow on everything. I've got to, it's quite sunny. The sun's come out again. See, and it's, and there's my favourite little fern type thing because Simba used to like those. And they put them around now because they hear what you say, you see, and they know what you think. Now this one's kind of funny here. See how they've just left all this stuff like that and that's part of the display? I can't say that appeals to me quite so much, but I suppose there is a certain amusing thing to it. I'm not sure about this one here, what that is. That's not, I'm not keen on that one, but not keen on that one, but I hope I'm getting it in. Am I getting it in? I can't see if I am because I haven't got much room there. I haven't got much room. Got all those ladders there. See, it's just like junk, but they kind of make a display out of it, you could say. That's the whole thing of it. I'm not sure what that says. There we go. That's what it says. So I'm just filming this for those that are sick of, or for anyone that is sick of my noise and traffic thing. See, they're starting to come around now. See what I'm saying? It won't be long before they come around. See what I'm saying? There's no reason for them to come round. See, they've even gone down into Piggy Lane and right in front. See? So sure what that fella keeps coming there for. But see, they'll just pile around. You know, it doesn't look like much. It was worse before. But this is a different spot, you see. So it doesn't matter where you go. I'll try and film that, but I don't think it'll come out. Is it coming out? I'm not sure what to make of some of these things, but it's just in a pot. See, they just put anything they want. That's what it says. Sales. I don't think people would buy any of this, would they? I thought it was just like a bit of fun. Yeah. It makes it look as though the area's okay and not invaded by technical and technology. This puts a human element into something that really is not, you see. So there we have, oh, the sun is up there too. Geez, that's quite bright. It's quite hot. I'll try to get that in. Even I feel they make me feel intimidated when they're the ones that are really watching and patrolling. And yet, if I film it, it makes it look as though I'm somehow intruding. It's kind of ridiculous because that's what I was told. They're like, oh, you're the one that's doing it all. See, this is how they reverse it round in this reality. I'm only trying to show, you know, draw attention to this takeover so that, you know, the few real people won't buy into it and won't go down with it. That's really all it is. You know, also that way I don't have to go down alone or be without support. Obviously that is going to be the case, but that's the purpose really. What's this here? This is quite just try to get my shadow away from it so that it comes out. I hope it's coming out. It should be coming out clearer. I think I've got the picture back to normal. It was all blurry. So I made a mess of that. I don't know what happened, but I was a bit worried, but I think it's all right. See, they just put random things there. It says monkeys on that wine bottle. I don't know what that means. Oh, wait on. It says 2 monkeys on that wine bottle. Can you see it? 2, wait on. 2. It says 2 monkeys on that wine bottle. I'm not quite sure what they mean by that. 2 monkeys? Well, and they like to put monkeys here too. They had monkeys here before. They had a few, I remember, because I don't come here all the time, but obviously when you walk past, sometimes I'll have a little browse. See how rusty? All that stuff is quite rusty, but it's just plonked there, and mainly pots and things. I don't know if I'm getting that in without getting my shadow in. That's a toaster. See, they just put a toaster with plants in, which that's actually, and that's a little garbage tin with plants in. There's more of that nice fern there. And you know, even the flowers, it's not, oh look, see, this is an old cash register that they've joined here, very old, see? You won't see anything like this now, no, but maybe we should go back to some of the older stuff. Perhaps we've went too far. It all seems so good. But is it better for a person personally? That's what I say. Like all this high-tech cash registers, yes, I could never get a job basically working in the old days where you had to be good at maths and use your mind to add up to give change. Nowadays you could be, like myself, very poor at anything academic, but you could still work and use a cash register because you don't have to think at all. Whereas the old ones like this, you had to be able to figure out how to give change, and you know, everything's automatic and high tech now, but no thinking involved. Sure, it does mean that more people can do things, but then again, you know, I don't think but that's a cash register. You see a very old little cash register there, and they've put flowers in it, see? And yeah, they're patrolling around me, but I'm not going to bother filming. There's a hand there in amongst. It's all just a bit of fun. And plots. I better get going home now because I better get going. I don't want to lurk around here too long now. I can't enjoy it. But I'm just filming it for anyone that's interested. See, they put old shoes there, really old shoes with plants in. Basically, that's another toaster there. That's some sort of coffee machine, old and rusted. See how rusted and old, but they've put it, that's an old rusted, really big toaster, that one. That's huge. I don't think they still make them big like that. Is that a toaster? I think it's a toaster, but it's, I see we have the fella patrolling up there in front of me too. Basically, I'm surrounded here, even though it looks bloody, it looks, normal. And I'm going because actually I've had it. See, I can't enjoy filming even this little bit here for anyone. You know. Gee, I just spoke about those ferns, but look, they've popped up everywhere. Look, they're all along here. They just popped up. I'm sure they weren't here when I was here last time. And they put a bit of carpet here. I'm not sure what that all means. I'll try to get my shadows coming onto it, unfortunately. Does that mean anything to anyone, what's on that? Because I don't know. Oh, I can't get my shadow off it. But I've got to go home. I can't stay out here any longer. Not that it's any better at the house, but okay, so I'm complaining. I don't care. I'm complaining. I'm complaining about a takeover reality where technology and technical beings have took over every single part, every single bit of it. You know, despite this novelty that I'm showing you here, this is all very deceptive. It's a bit dangerous down there. That's actually quite a gap. I think I'll just, actually it's gone quiet there. They've actually gone away for a second there. But that's because they know that I'm stressed and had it and going myself. I can't film this. See, I should be filming this slowly and making it interesting, but I actually can't. Because there was an incident just before I made the film. That's a very pretty tree though. It's a blossom. They say it's a blossom, some sort of blossom. I can't concentrate, but it's quite, they put it on the Arizona iced tea bottle. They put this blossom, and it's quite popular. It is actually quite sweet and nice too, actually, because I was given some to try, and it is quite nice, because I don't like the iced tea generally, but it is, they put honey in it, I think. It's $1 in America, I'm told. You can buy it for $1. Anywhere in America you can buy this Arizona iced tea for $1. Yeah, I thought that was very interesting, and very cheap too. But that's probably the only thing that is cheap there. Maybe, I don't know, but something anyway. We went there. Oh, okay, I'm going now. See all the orange brigade around me here? Oh, at least they've stopped the noise because they don't want me to prove my point that they make all this racket wherever you go. No, that's why they've turned it off, because they had it going just before I put the mobile on. That's because it's a matrix. They know everything you're doing, everything you say, and they know how you're feeling, and if they're getting the positive or the negative frequency. Yeah, just stand there near your car. See, that's not even going to come out, but I'm just going to film. You know, they're just like bloody Android, bloody, okay, I'm losing it here. Oh, there we go. See, they got my little thing here for me. See the heart? But the thing is, they've got the heart, that graffiti, everywhere. But they've got 3 of them. So what does that mean? 3 of them? And they've got 3 little things stuck up on the side of the heart. What does that mean? That's interesting. I'll leave that for you to figure out, because I'm getting too bit surrounded here. Yeah. I think I might go up through here. Yeah. Oh, here we go. See, I just said I'd go up through here, and what do you think they've left for me there? There it is again, right in front of me. And they just painted all this along here, because I could smell the paint when I walked here only, it was probably about a week ago or something. In fact, it still smells like paint, to be honest. This is like just the walkway. I'm going to fold up now because I'm actually getting quite stressed. I'm sorry that I couldn't film that thing better for you. Oh, here it is again, see? See, this one is following me around. But strangely enough, I don't mind it. Yeah, overhead as well. But, as you can see, interesting, hey? Whoever's putting that there, I don't know what it means, but it is wherever I go. But it's not bothering me like all this. I don't know. It's very hard to show this reality, but we have one coming up behind too. I don't know, wherever you go. I'm just making a point here, but I've got to be inconspicuous because that's they did have some pictures on that wall, but see, they've took it all over now with with all this stuff going on, but at least it's not. There is some noise going on, I think. Is that noise coming out on the mobile? It's very annoying noises. These noises are very, very annoying. They really bring a human being down to be surrounded by these technical, grating noises that they are always doing something, you know. This has been going on for 4.5 years now. But sometimes it's worse than others. But as you can see, I don't even know where that noise is coming from. It won't come out on the thing, but I've got to get home anyway. Where is it coming from? It won't come out on the mobile, but it's very annoying. And I already had it before too, so it's all in the space of about half an hour, you know, like there's one thing after another. Then you have these, there's always people around. It doesn't look like much, but this is not how it should be. because there's no one here. You know? Getting away from that noise anyway. See? Orange everywhere. But see, I've got stuff in my ears and yet I can still hear that noise. We have these people that just perch themselves around. See, two over there, they just perch themselves. You know, like supposed to be it's locked in stuff. See how they just stop and perch themselves on stairs and things? You know, because people didn't do that. People don't normally do that. You know, they don't stand on the street like they do. Around Leichhardt, they just stand in one spot on the street. Oh, I'm out of breath. You know, see how they're just all perched there? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's the Italian Forum there anyway. That's the back of it, see? Back of it. They're going to paint all that. Maybe I'll film it when they take all the barricades down and all the fences and things when they're finished. You know, they only do that so that I'm uncomfortable when I go in there because I used to be able to sit in there. But I'm now folding up because I'm just going to cut through here and get home very quickly. Okay, I think that might be the best. See how they're just doing work up here too? See my point? See, all the orange here, but also they're doing work in this house here. Normally they'll start up noises as I go past. They probably won't because I'm filming, but as you can see, they're in there. You know, the amount of construction going on in one tiny suburb is not normal. See? This orange stuff is everywhere, on every street, wherever I go. See how it's still up here, and see how they're doing work in that house there. They just, it's all set up and staged. See that fella moving a sign up there in front, working in there. Fortunately, they're not starting up with the noise like they normally do when I go past there. But I just see orange here. They like to show me that they've taken over. Yes, that's what it is. That's why they leave all the orange little things, because they know. Oh, I know what it is. See how there's people coming down there as I go past and going in there as I go past. Car pulling out in front. Fella up just in front here. Orange here. Just in front here. Playing, pretending to play, see? Another fella just perched, sitting there in the sun, walking there. And I'm just going to show the sun because I'm feeling... Okay, I think I'll fold up now. See how they just, and now the cars are starting to pile past too. There shouldn't be any cars coming down this back way really. But they're all not natural people. See, these two have just perched themselves on the spot where me and Patrick and Simba used to sit there. So they're perched. It's a good one.
That's how you.
But you know, no one sat there, but they copy those things, you see. We used to often sit there while Patrick went and got some groceries, or I went and got some groceries, and that was years. That was 5 years ago now, but or more. But there's a fella there lurking there. You see, all I'm saying is that you shouldn't get that amount coming out on the street. See how he's just got back in the car and those two are still there. It looks all natural, but it's not. It's not natural at all. Because this is activity that goes on all the time, no matter what time. They know that, oh, look here, what do you know? They've left me a teapot. because I actually said yesterday when I came past here, I said I should like a teapot, because my teapot's had it, it hasn't got a lid. So that's actually a teapot. It's actually almost too big for me because I'm only on my own, but it's, but if I had a visitor, that would be enough. But it's actually still a reasonable teapot, and I can't go in any of the shops at the moment with all this total lockdown anyway to get anything. What do you know? Haven't seen you for a while. There's a plane coming over me. Haven't seen a plane come over for a little bit. But see, if they can't surround you with people, they will send a plane. But the plane doesn't bother me. Not much, anyway. There we go. Okay, I better get home. I'll turn this off and that teapot looks brand new. I'm gonna take that home. And, okay. See, this has all just been left here. They had a whole lot of stuff yesterday because I went past. They had fry pans and pots. Because they know I can probably do with a pot, but I can't carry all this stuff. But I will take the teapot, I think, because, yes, I think I will. But, I don't think that they can buy me with a teapot, but I'll take it anyway. But, but they know that, I like to sometimes pick up things, I used to anyway. I haven't bothered so much in the last few years, I have to admit, but I used to often like to. They know that as a human being you notice little things, so that they're like that. I'm not saying that all human beings are even like that. What's all that stuff? I don't know what that is. Actually, those plates are not too bad, but I don't use those sorts of things anyway. But, also, the clean factor is a thing. But I think that teapot, I can rinse the inside of that out and just not handle it. So I think I might try to take it home. So I've got the usual pram pushers coming around. Like I say, if see how she just stops in front, just like she could just walk anywhere and stop anywhere, but just stops in front of me and then she'll move along. That's the matrix. See? You'd say coincidence. I say patrolling matrix, and it is a patrolling matrix. There is no doubt at all. Matrix God himself can strike me down dead right on this very spot if I'm not saying what is so. Car pulling in there, but I can't be bothered filming. When I go up the corner here, when I hit the corner, you will get a lot, you'll get the traffic and everything quite thick. But see how they're coming down now, just making a point. There should be hardly anyone coming down just this back way street, okay? But look, one on one side and one coming on the other side. And yet they look, see how she crossed right in front of me? Like they could cross anywhere. They like to cross in front of you always, And down the main street you notice that in particular, because in the past you wouldn't get people crossing on the main street so much. You'd cross at the crossing, but they just walk. See that fella coming down that street? There's only one house down there, and yet that fella just come out. There's another one went in the house just next door there. That will not come out on the mobile, but can you see it through the fence? No, probably not. But and one up there, it doesn't look like much, but you see how it's just always around you. Obviously, it is, okay. I just flew over. Yeah. It's funny. But anyway, I'm going to take that teapot with this and see how they just stop there? See how they just stop in front of me? No reason to stop. You know, people walk, but they slow up and stop in front of me. See those two? Another one on the other side. I'm just saying. I don't know why I bother folding up